Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comment. Continues to be nice weather here in Chicago with temperatures cooler than normal. That probably will be the case for the next 4 to 5 days, and then gradually we'll try to warm up a little bit. 6 to 10 day calls for normal temps and maybe normal precip across most of the Midwest. And on the average, on Monday, USDA tends to estimate corn harvest around 30, maybe 35% done, and the same for soybean harvest. So we'll see if farmers are up to that level. To date, the corn harvest is a little bit slower than normal as farmers try to let the corn crop dry down in the fields, but it's drying down pretty rapidly, so they should be back in the fields to get them quickly. Overnight, soybean prices are up a little bit, some follow through from yesterday's buying after the USDA lowered last year's crop. Wheat is also up after the USDA lowered this year's U.S. crop, and we still have a little bit of concern about dryness in Russia, Australia, and maybe some dryness here in the United States. As far as corn is concerned, it's not much change. I think market's struggling as we get closer to the $4 level. That'd be a price that farmers might try to give up some of their inventories, but also some people think that the demand for corn is slowing, and then that's offering some resistance at these price levels. We've seen some private estimates come out after yesterday's report. The 2015 to 16 corn carryout, USDA is using 1592. We've got a range of 1590 to 1786, and the higher number is due to expectations of lower demand. USDA is using a 450 U.S. soybean carryout. The range is 360 to 493. The lower number basically looks for about 1.5 million less soybean acres that the USDA may change on October 9th due to the FSA numbers. As far as the wheat carryout, the USDA is using 875. The range is 790 to 825, and the key is the final U.S. supply. The next report by the USDA will be October 9th. We're expecting some quiet wheat sales. USDA estimates exports at 900 versus 854 last year. Corn sales, people hope to pick up a little bit from last week. USDA estimates exports at 1850 versus 1875 last year. And we should have some good bean sales. The government, though, is estimating exports at 1725 versus 1835 last year. We got our first official census crush data for the month of August. Guess is around 142 million bushels. USDA estimates that this year U.S. will crush 1870 million bushels. That's the same as last year. Funds yesterday were buyers of beans, meal, and wheat, sellers of oil and corn. Continue to be short beans and wheat and long corn. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.